Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram for more interesting tips and tutorials.
In today's video I will show you one of the options how you can create your outline using metal wire and threads. Let's start. First of all, take threads. They should be quite thick. Here I have Gutermann threads in red color. And simple needle. Make a knot on the thread and secure it by passing through the same spot a couple of times. Take metal wire, stretch it, and sew it on to the lines you have. You have to pass through every space you have in between the wire. Like that, our outline will have red color inside the gold wire. Pass a couple of times from the beginning of the wire to secure it better. Then sew on every space in between your wire. Always follow your lines on the felt. Now we have to create this pointed angle. Take your scissors and bend wire. Now measure your wire where it should end and cut. In the end, secure your wire by passing few times through the same spot. If you have sharp end, take long neck pliers and just bend your wire inside this way. Same way you continue to create all the flowers. And same as previously, we secure our end by passing a few times through the same spot. I will secure my thread and cut it, and then I can start my next steps, what you will see in my next videos. Now we have to press as well our beginning here and our end to remove sharpness of the wire. And now you know one of the ways how you can create outline for your works. In this lesson I will show you gold work, how you can work with soft metal wire to decorate your flower. Let's start. First of all, I will take a beading thread. I will make a knot on the thread. It's important to work with single thread. I will secure it, and I will start from the top and going all the way down. Now take your soft wire and cut it into small pieces. Start to sew them one by one in different directions. Now I will start to add red color to my flower. Few spots here and there to make it more alive and interesting. I will blend it with gold. As you can see, I sew on my metal wire in different directions. Now I will add soft metal wire. I will add it here and there just in between already existing wire on my flower, and I will just pull. This is gold work technique. Using this technique you can create beautiful brooches and beautiful embroidery on your sweaters or jumpers. First of all, take a thread and secure it inside our flower. For work we will need sequins, cup sequins 4 mm and flat sequins of 3 mm. Start from the middle, go down half sequence and in the middle of both sides. Take one flat sequence and one cup sequence. This way, and sew it to our wire this way. Will be our first sequence. Skip half sequence here and half sequence from the side. Again flat sequence and then cup sequence this way. And sew it to the side. Go in the middle as well, skip half of the sequence here. Take one flat sequence, one cup sequence and sew it to the other side, to the wire. Then come again to the middle. Take flat sequence, cup sequence and sew it in the middle. This way. Go down, half a sequence down and from the side. Take flat sequence, cup sequence and again sew it to the side. Skip half a sequence from the side and half a sequence from the top. Again flat sequence, cup sequence and sew them in between of two sequences of previous row, this way. Come out again, half of sequence from side, half sequence from the previous row. Take flat sequence, cup sequence and sew it to the side. This way. Again go Always start from one side going to another one. Always this on one direction. Don't go one side and then you go back. No, we always start from the one side and we go to another side and continue. Again, flat sequence and cup sequence to the side. Then again, flat sequence, cup sequence in between of two sequence of previous row. Then again, one flat, one cup sequence in between of two from previous row, and last in this row will be to the side. Again, one flat sequence, one cup sequence to the side. All the time half around, half around. I will mark to myself till where I should fill in my flower with sequins. Just to not forget where should I stop. And I continue all the same as I showed you. I start from the side. I take one flat sequence, one cup sequence, and I sew it to the side. Then I come out again in between of two sequence of previous row. I take one flat sequence, one cup sequence, and I sew them in between of two sequence of previous row. Again here, one flat, one cup in between. As you can see, as I'm on my widest row, I will have here 5 sequins. Before I had 4. Again, coming out in between of two sequins of previous row. And last in this row will be as well as always flat sequence, cup sequence, and to the side. I will be back to you when I will finish my flower to here. I will start from here, and with long stitches I will embroider this part. I will cover with the thread this part of felt, and then I will blend all my materials together. It is important here to follow the lines, like invisible lines here, to make our flower more realistic. We start from the middle and we go to the side. Again, start in the middle go inside the sequence to blend all parts together again to the middle, next to the sequence, to the flower. Cover all felt with simple stitches. Now I will blend my thread inside the sequence. I will secure the thread and I will take gold thread to add a bit of sparkle to my flower. I have this kind of gold thread. I will make my thread double. Make a knot. Secure your thread as we always do. And I will just make a few stitches inside the sequence to give a bit of sparkle to my flower. This kind of flower we have by the end of our 3 lessons. Now I will secure my gold thread and I will cut it. Here you can decide what you will create out of this flower. It can be just embroidery for your sweater or for your coat, or you can make a brooch out of it. How to finish one of the ways how to finish the back side of the brooch you can find in this video, and I will leave the link below this video as well for the back side. Or you can create the earring. You can make it as a clip-on earring, or you can just add the hook here. But first of all, we have to cut it out. We continue with our flower, with our embroidery, and I will show you new way how you can finish your edge. Let's start. First of all, take a cardboard, our flower, and circle our flower to the cardboard, as we always do with our brooches. And make a line smaller than our flower, as our cardboard should be smaller. Cut it out. When it's ready, we take a glue, put the glue on your embroidery, then to the cardboard. Leave it for a couple of seconds, let the glue dry a bit, and connect parts together this way. Take a leather, eco leather or felt, what you have at home. Again, put the glue on the cardboard on our flower, then a bit on our leather, and connect parts together. It is very important to use soft glue. I have here Moment Crystal, as then after we finish our edge, I will create a ring out of it. So I will need to connect two parts together, this part and ring base, what we will make in next tutorial. And that's why I need my glue flexible. That's why be careful and don't use super glue. Cut out our embroidery. Leave around 1 millimeter of leather all over our embroidery. Now I take a thread, I will secure it inside my embroidery, and I will start to finish my edge. Come out from the felt, take one seed bead, pierce leather and felt, and go into the same seed bead from right side to the left. Take one more seed bead, pierce leather and felt, and enter again from right side to the left. Again one more, you skip a bit of space, pierce leather and felt, and enter like from the right side to the left. When we will finish all our edge, we will enter to all of these seed beads all around, and our edge will look like this, like a one extra seed bead row. Again, take one, pierce, and enter to the same bead. We continue the same all over our flower. When you will be in between of two leaves, you don't need to go all over here, just have to skip. Here there will be no stitches, and you make a stitch on the next leaf. And you continue as usual. I almost finished to sew on my seed beads. Just a few stitches left. Now I will check will be there enough space to sew on one more bead, and I think yes, I will sew on my last seed bead. And what I will do next, I will pass through all edge seed beads with my needle and thread to connect them together. And last part, as you can see, my thread became very short, but I will try my best to finish my outline with short thread. This is the last part of my outline. Now outline is connected with one thread. I will pull it just a bit down. Then if you have the same problem as I have here, that my thread is very short, I will, with empty needle, I will pass into my embroidery this way, and I will pass with the thread in the needle this way, and then I will try to pass one more time to secure my thread. I will be very careful with my short tail. And last one through the same spot. That's it, I will pull and cut my thread. Our embroidered flower is ready. If you want to create an earring out of it, you can connect hook from one of the sides and make it as a mono earring, or you can glue on clip-on element. If you want still to make it as a brooch, you can glue on magnetic clasp here. In this video I will show you how to create this kind of base for your ring. As well, you can create this pattern to make it as a bracelet. and then put on your embroidery. Or you can make the set by making this as an earring or pendant, then you will have a nice jewelry set. First of all, take a thread, quite long, around 1.5–2 meters. Thread should be in the color of your seed beads, what you're planning to use for your beading. From the beginning we will need one seed bead, other color, to make it as a stop bead. Of course you can use the same color, but easier will be if you use other color. Pass through the same bead to the same seed bead 2 times to make it more secure, and leave a tail at around 10 centimeters. Take 8 seed beads. I have here check seed beads size 10. And then take 1 seed bead, skip 1, enter to the next one, first rows always the hardest to create. Again, take 1 seed bead, skip 1, enter to the next one. In second row you will have 4 seed beads to make. 1 skip, enter to the next. Again 1, skip 1 and enter to the last one. Turn. Now you have seed beads which are standing out, so you just have to fill these gaps in between seed beads with seed beads. Enter. Just fill in all the gaps. Turn. And again. Enter to the each seed bead in between the gaps. If you want to make this base wide or narrow, you will just need to take less seed beads from the beginning. If you want this part would be bigger, then you will need to have 10, 12 or 14, 16, 18, 20. If you want it narrow, so it can be even 2, 4, 6, it's up to you. Again, last seed bead in this row. Turn. And we start again. We continue all the same while we will have our desired length. I will be back to you when my base will be almost ready. Here I have almost ready base. I will continue on this piece and I will show you how we will end up our base. So I'm planning to wear it, I think, on this finger, this finger. So for it I will need 1 or 2 rows more, so let's create them. I will try it again here. I think I will need one or two more, but first I have to check how many rows I need then to connect them together. It looks like I will need 1 more, not 2, or 1 or 3 rows I will need to create, so let's check. We create 1, check again. As you can see, now they will connect perfectly together. What I need to do is now to check my size for my finger. And size will be good as well. What I'm doing next, I will take off my stop bead and connect parts together this way. Put them next to each other and go through every seed bead from both sides like a zigzag. Don't skip any of seed beads which are standing out. You have to go with the thread through every seed bead which is standing out from both sides. Before I connect them more securely, I will try it on that it's okay for my finger. It is. Now I can secure this better. Now I will secure my base better by passing again through the seed beads. I will come out next to the tail, this thread what we have left from the beginning, and I will make a knot as well from this thread to secure them together. Pass through the middle of our base. And we have to sew on our flower. We will connect parts together. It will be really nice piece of jewelry for spring and summer. Now I will find the middle of this row. And we have to sew on our flower. Pierce our flower, help yourself with pliers. To secure flower better, I will use same seed beads I have used for my base. I'll take one seed bead and I sew it back. Be careful, and I sew it back. Be careful with your fingers. Just pierce it back with the pliers this way. Pull. Enter to the seed beads. Pull. Then again pierce your flower from a bit other side. This, it can be a bit hard, but as always, beginning is always hard, then everything is becoming better and better. Pierce. And pierce it back. Enter into the seed beads from our base. Now we need to make a bit more stitches from the upper side. We go through the seed beads to the place where we need. A bit more up. I will make last stitch here, and I will work with it with tail, because my thread is already tired, so I have to change it. Pierce. One seed bead, pierce it back. Again, go inside seed bead on our base and pierce it back to embroidery. Now we'll secure our first thread. Just go to the side of our embroidery . One more time through our embroidery. help yourself with the pliers and be careful with your fingers. Pull and cut your thread. Now I will make my last stitch from this side with my tail, then I will secure it and cut. My ring is ready. It is as well good on this finger. I really hope all these lessons was useful for you, and now you know how to embroider using goldwork technique, sequins and moulinet threads, and now you know how to make a base for the ring or for bracelet as well. On these lessons you learned how to create outline with metal wire and new way how to finish your brooch with seed beads. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to like this video and comment below if you have any questions, suggestions to my channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a lovely day. Bye!